Hello, guys. Let's drive together today. I've got a lot to say, so let's drive together. Just stay with me, enjoy the ride. Let's talk. Today, I'm going to be talking to you some on the that people of our community they have a problem. I see that a lot of us have got really huge problems in making decisions. Probably because we don't know. Probably because we don't know. And that's why I always say knowledge is very important. So many steps ahead of life. So now, most of you have been hearing about digital business, and some of you are probably witnesses to how this business is changing the lives of people. A lot of you are witnesses to. Okay, now, digital marketing is something that has gone really popular in the last 10 years. And the reason is because of improvement in technology. And so I get it when people are afraid because there are so many things in the digital world online. Online is a very broad topic. It's a very broad meaning. It's a very broad word. You know, what does it mean by digital marketing or online business? It just means that it's a business that you do not need to be physically located. It's a business that you can do it from all over the world. As long as there is internet connection, you have a good internet connection, and you have a good device, like the phone I'm using, you can do business. That's what is meant by digital marketing, online, online business, affiliate marketing. There are different sorts of affiliate marketing. When we talk of digital affiliate marketing, we mean marketing that you can scale it to any level because you are only using the internet and you don't spend physical energy to do that. Now, yes, with online things, it's really difficult to know who is who and who is speaking. Like there's a question of trust when it comes to the online space. But now, if you have been seeing people talking about the benefits of digital business year in, year out, in the last 10 years, some of you have been watching me for the last 3.5 years, talking about how this business is not only helping me develop in so many ways, it's helping hundreds of thousands of people globally too. And you are still there, taking your money and still investing in the wrong things. That's how I put it. So that's why I want to talk about this topic today. Some time ago, long ago, many years ago, about maybe 8 years ago, I did this long-term investment. This investment where you can agree to be putting your money in the bank and then you get it at some stage in your life. At that point, I was so ignorant. I was in Finland. I was not even understanding the language perfectly well. but I'm somebody, I have always wanted to do something, to do a business, to invest my money in other ways, because I know when you invest and you start getting dividends, that is when things can really change in your life. Remember that. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I'm here. Remember that a lot of well-to-do people in the world, they have made their wealth through investments. They have made their wealth through investments. So that's why, to me, the idea of investing is a very good idea, and I love it so much. Sorry. And I love it so much. But now, as a digital business owner and someone that has been mentoring and coaching people for the last 3.5 years, I've seen a lot of trend, especially among our African community. They see a business like this, which is totally risk-free, which you can scale to any level if you have the energy, and they are still doubting. They are still doubting. I've had people like want to try other things. They come close to starting their digital businesses and they say no. Uh, maybe they just go silent and they are trying other things. And then after some time, they come to me. Oh, they went and tried other things. They've lost this much. They've lost this much within 1 year, within 2 years of trying to try other things. That's why I decided to talk about this topic. Now, before I was cut short, I was telling you how 8 years, I think it should be more than 8 years ago, I went into this long-term investment. And I said I was going to be saving 300 euros. Then I was in Finland. I was going to be saving 300 euros into an account, and I'll only get that money when I reach retirement age. And, as I said, I did not understand, the implication of that. I did not understand at that time. After I saved for about 1 or 2 years, the money was going to be growing anyway. Thank you all for watching, but I'm driving. So, you're welcome. So the money was going to be growing. But after I saved for 2, 3 years, 300 euros every blessed month, I look at myself and I said, but at retirement, how much am I going to get from all of this saving? If I knew, I would not have gone into this anyway. I would have raised that money to start up a business, because I believe that if I find the right business and I do what I'm supposed to do, it's going to pay me 100-fold more than what saving that 300 euros in a month would have done. There are these long-term savings. So meaning that, according to the banks, I would have, when I would qualify to start taking back that money would have been in the bank for at least 30 years. And that was a very stupid decision, in my opinion, then. That's a very stupid way of investing. Because the growth rate of that money is like 0.0 something, compared to if I take that money and I start up a business. And some of you are still making that error today in this century. In 2025, my heart bleeds for Africans who are still making that error. With all the opportunities that the world is offering, some people you still prefer to take your money and go and lock it somewhere to expect a couple of hundreds of pounds or euros or dollars in a year. Again, I did do what they call this ISA saving here in the UK when I moved here. I started that saving. And at one point, I had accumulated about, just before I started this business. Let me begin to tell you how I raised my money to start my business. Yeah, just before I started this business, I was doing that saving. And I had raised money, about 18,000 pounds. And usually they give some kind of, they pay the dividends for that money. I'm sure it's in November every year, if I'm not making a mistake. And for 18,000 pounds, do you know how much they paid me for dividends after keeping my money for 1 year? Obviously, it was not, that 18 was money that was accumulated for the whole year. So obviously it started at a small level, and then I was adding it all the time. So do you know how much they paid me? They paid me 100 and something pounds profit for that money, for keeping my money and using my money for 1 whole year. My people, we don't have to be stupid. We don't have to be stupid. We are smart. We are smart enough. We are smart enough. We have gone past that stage. We've gone past that stage where we will pretend, we will behave as if we are just too ignorant to know how to put our money into better use. Start a business. Start a business. And when you are looking for a business to start, don't just look for any kind of business. Yes, online business is the future. If you go right now and Google it, Google what is the future of digital marketing in the next 5 to 10 years. It's a $1 trillion company we are talking about. $1 trillion company. That's where you want to invest your money this time around. So that in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, when people are talking, you should have a voice. You should talk. That's where you want to invest your money. And to do that, you need to find the right business. You need to find the right business. You don't just go and fall in the hands of scams. My African people, some of them are skeptical because they have been victims of circumstances. That's why, as a digital business owner, you have been seeing me for the last 3 years, 3.5 years. That speaks volume. There's no business that is not legitimate, it's not genuine, that somebody will be coming online and talking like this, and then you people would have torn me apart. You people would have torn me apart. You people would have grind my neck with talk. That tells you that the business is legitimate. You come there, you put the work, you will get paid like a queen and a king. You will reap the benefits of your hard work. Nobody is telling you that it's something that you come here and then in the next 2-3 months you are expecting to be living big already. You build it gradually. You build your business gradually, and before you know it, you will be happy that you did. So, yes, that's the purpose of this live show today. But I have a lot to talk about. I've seen so many cases. I've seen people struggling. I've seen people like going for retirement and yet hoping that if they had energy to work a little bit longer so as to straighten their lives because of the errors, because of the wrong decisions they made in their energetic years. So don't be caught up in that track. Don't be caught up. You need to be smart. You need to make an informed decision. You need to be wise. You need to know where to put your money. And success leaves footprints. Success leaves footprints. When you see, if you see a bit, like for instance, the digital marketing business I'm talking about has been around for the last 50 years. 50 years ago, there was no internet. So people that came into this business, they were doing it the traditional way. But with the development of internet and so on, in the last 10 years, it's really gone popular. And it is this same business. Of course, with any business, they evolve as things evolve. Businesses, people, just like you change every day, that's how, companies adjust to the changing times. So, my people, a word to a wise is sufficient. Don't doubt yourself. Don't say, I cannot, I am this, I am shy. I am shy. You are shy. What are you doing in the internet right now? What are you doing here if you are shy? You need to be able to put your time, invest your money, invest your energy in a sensible way. In a sensible way. If you are on social media already, then you can use that time you use on social media to do something that will change your life. My African people, this business is real. It's transforming the lives of people. My African people, do not fall for, they say, come and put money here, you will not do anything, and then they'll be giving you money at the end of the month. No, those are scams. Don't go in for too easy. No good thing is easy. No good thing is easy to come by. And that's why even to make that decision to start up something good is a difficult thing. And that's why some of you've been seeing this opportunity for the last 3.5 years, but it's still difficult to make that decision to start up. That tells you that no good thing is easy. So if you want to start up a business that you do from the comfort of your home, something you can take with you anywhere, something that will potentially replace whatever you are doing many times if you work on it as if your life depends on it. This business is it, and it's doing for people. It's happening. Now here it is happen. Now here it is happen. Like you came to this diaspora for greener pasture. Even those of you in Africa, right? Even in Africa, we still look for green pastures even there. Greener pasture means a better life. And everywhere anybody is, we are all looking for a way to better our life. So don't think that you will be comfortable before you start a business. No. Nobody starts any business when they are very comfortable. Everybody starts something that challenges them, something that is bigger than their imagination because they want to better their lives. That is why people start something. So if I was hearing If I listen to the numerous problems that I had when I saw this business opportunity, I'll not have started. I'll still be there on one spot, blaming my grandparents and blaming witchcraft in my family for me being stuck. Because that's what some people do. And that's a very bad habit. There's no witchcraft, there's nothing. There's nothing. Your witchcraft is you. Your witchcraft is your mindset. If you are stuck, you should ask yourself, why am I stuck? This person I'm admiring, what are they doing differently? And you'll see the difference between that person and you. And the difference is that thing here in the brain. It's your mindset. That's the difference. That's what makes you different. Mindset. Mindset makes you who you are. If you take stock of your life, look at where you are at the moment, you'll be able to answer the question, why is this person here? This person that I know very well, this person that I know very well, why are they here and I'm here? The difference is here. The way you think. The way you think makes the difference. So, yeah, this was going to be a long live show, but I'm driving. So just enjoy the city. Enjoy Berkshire County and Reading. So I hope I've spoken and I believe that my people have heard. If you are stuck, if you are wondering, if you are still doubting yourself, if you are still wasting your money wanting to try other things, my brother, my sister, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I think I had a call with one of my business colleagues. She's based in Belgium. She used to be a banker and she quit her banking job for this business. So she told me that, do I know something? Honestly, she's looked around and she has a feeling that this digital marketing business is actually the best business in the world. And I said, yes, that's my feeling too. That's what, because the return on investment is hundredfold. Hundredfold. You can start the business and within a very short time, I don't want to quote times, you've made your investment already. And then for the rest of your life is profits. Is profit. For the rest of your life, what you make from there, you remove your business expenditures, and the rest is profits. Who doesn't like something like that? Profit. It's not something that you need to be removing capital all the times, restocking in order to restocking things in order to resell. And no, we are not doing buying and selling. We are not doing buying, stocking, and selling, reselling of products. No, it's affiliate digital marketing. So who is still there with me? I was driving, I've reached my destination, and so I can say a few hi. I have this phone holder. It's so sweet. I love it. Okay. Do you like my cap? Welcome. All right. Thank you guys for those of you who stopped by to watch my video. I hope you learned something. I hope my message opens up your head to think a little bit further, make wise decisions, and do things that you'll be proud of tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you. If you are interested, you just reach out to me. On all my social media handles, you'll find a way to reach out to me. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.